Hey everybody, what is up? Serial Overdrive here, and today I'm playing Entropia Universe. What I'm doing today is I'm doing a 25 PED mining run, but I'm going to be live streaming it. So this is going to be a very quick live stream, but we're going to see what happens, right? So first off, let's see. I think I've got to dump some stuff into my inventory, or from my inventory into storage here. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, maybe I don't. Looks like I was prepared. That's always nice. All right, let's get some probes and we'll head out. But yeah, I decided just to do this live streaming, see if anyone comes. You know, if you want to talk with me, great. If no one comes, it's just going to be a normal 25 PED mining run. So until someone asks questions or anything like that, I'm just going to be, well, doing the usual stuff. Oop, what happened there? The game just like blacked out on me. Uh-oh. Well, okay, it looks like we're good. We're good. All right, so first off, let's unequip this armor because I don't need to be wearing armor right now. I'm going to be mining. So let's pull this off. Yeah, this is basically, all right, so my videos are going to be coming out of order. Before I got into doing Far Cry and all that, I had a few mining runs. I recorded a mining run and then a hunting run here. And it turned out that it just, I didn't get a chance to upload them before Far Cry came out. I wanted to do those videos, so I was posting those videos, and basically it just, yeah, I never got around to uploading them because of the time and all that. So what's going to happen is this video is going to come out, and then after that, at some point, there's going to be an Entropia Universe mining run and a hunting run that took place before this. A little confusing, but it is what it is. And other than that, like, yeah, just going to do this quick mining run, and then I want to get back into Far Cry because I'm really enjoying that game. I know some of you guys don't like that content, so I figured I'd give you a break and put a little bit of a nice mining run out there. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is by the oil rig, for those of you wondering. I tend to like this as far as mining loot goes. I feel like this area is a much better area to go mining than anywhere else that you can find in Entropia. Well, anywhere else other than like PvP 4 or something like that, but I would not recommend going to PvP 4 to mine because then you're lootable. Here it's the best of both worlds, right? You're lootable, or you're not lootable, but you're still in PvP, so you get a little bit of a boost towards your loot. So yeah, it's pretty good, I think, at least. Also, for those of you guys who are watching, do you have any interest in like Far Cry, Project Zomboid, Fortnite Battle Royale? I'm just interested what other stuff you guys are interested in seeing, if anything. I get that a lot of you guys are just sort of Entropia Universe players, and that's all you want to see, which is cool. That's cool. Don't worry about it. Also, let's check the society. Someone might have said something to me. Oh, no, they didn't. All right. So let's keep going. Come on. There we go. I was like, if I don't find anything, this is going to look bad for me. Because I said this area like usually gives me good loot, and then I don't get anything. That would be awkward. No, that's not what I want. Let's summon it. And hopefully no one's going to take any shots at me because I'm far enough away from the rig that I don't think it would be worth it. There are people with sniper rifles that could definitely hit me. Also, to those of you guys who just entered the stream, what's going on? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. This is going to be a pretty quick one, but hopefully entertaining. Hopefully entertaining. Maybe we'll get a big HOF. Then it'll be a longer mining run. Let's see. Yeah, I thought this would be a good like midday stream type thing. Also, the bonus with Twitch is it's a little bit easier for me to just push that video right to YouTube since it's streaming and I don't have to wait. So right now, usually what I'll do is I'll wait till night or something like that, upload it. I can put it on a scheduler or anything like that, but it's a little bit more intensive than just doing it on Twitch. So sometimes you got to go the easy route, right? After this, I'm debating, should I be like, I've got to run some errands, but then it's like, should I play Far Cry 5 or Fortnite? I'm really liking both games. I'm a big shooter fan. That was actually one of the reasons I originally got into Entropia Universe, ironically enough. I thought because it had that target and all that, I thought, oh, Entropia Universe, that's like an MMO, but it's got shooter elements to it. And at the time, it sort of did. If you pointed your gun in the wrong direction, you'd lose ammo, but that was about it. And yeah, it turned out that Entropia Universe does not have many shooter elements to it, if you will. So yeah, not the best choice on my part, but I stayed with the game. I really liked it, and seems to have worked out for me. Man, after playing Fortnite, I'm just so used to building. Like I see this, I'm like, all right, we got to build a ramp up it, which you cannot build ramps or anything like that in most games. And Entropia Universe is one of those games where you can't. Actually, Fortnite's probably the only game that you can build ramps and stuff to get up a hill, really. It's a cool game mechanic, though. I really like it. Yeah. I'm going right in between these two mobs based on how far I saw them. They've probably got a huge aggro range, so I don't want to even get too close. If I drop and that claim comes even a little too close to those red dots, I'm just going to have to summon it. It's always smarter to just summon when you're in doubt, because the last thing you want to do is be mining out somewhere, get attacked, and then you've got to fly back out. You've got to drag the mob away, especially out here because we're dealing with like level 50 mobs, which there's no way I could take them. They'd probably, even with my armor, they'd probably kill me in 1, maybe 2 shots, which means just it would be a complete shit show. Ooh, right on me. That's always a good sign when you see it like right by you. So we're gonna try doing it. We're gonna try dropping again. Let's see if we can't get something here. I feel it. Come on. No. All right. And if you notice, someone did mention like, why don't do that alternate sometimes between. So essentially, like, let's say you find an ore, pyrite. That's actually pretty good. Let's say you find something like pyrite. You want to find more of it. Instead, like usually I drop end matter and ore instead of just an ore probe. It's smarter to do it the way I just did it. It's just sometimes I like to drop both just because it's possible that you missed a big end matter claim. And yeah. I don't want to miss it. So I'm like, well, if I feel this area is hot, I got to drop both ore and end matter and hope that I find that one claim that's just hiding just below reach, and I didn't have that enough of a percentage modifier or whatever to, get it. So, all right. So basically, the way it works is when you're mining, right? Like, let's say your miner goes up to like 600 depth. You can find stuff deeper than that. It's just the deeper that claim is, the less % chance you have of finding it. So like if that claim's at 2,000 meters, you could still find it, but you might only have a 1% chance of finding that claim. So if you have an idea that there's like a big claim, you might almost want to drop a few times just to sort of even out the odds. And also, guys, you know what's happened. Since we found 2 claims, we're going to be dropping again, going for that triple or maybe quadruple find. Those are rare, but maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll know. All right. I did not get it. It's tough luck, but it's okay. It's okay. Also, this is one thing that's very, very annoying. I'm going to bring it up now because I don't even know. I was tempted to make a video about it. This is sort of shitty. Let's check my PED flow center. So, I think some of you guys might know where I'm going with this. Let's go mine this other one though. So if you notice Calypso deeds, right? They're actually paying out pretty good, right? That's not bad. 65 PEDs. Nice. I like that. Let's check my Arcadia deeds. Those are just land area deeds. 1.96 PEDs. Not too bad. Now, Compet. They've not paid out in forever. They gave me 11 PEDs. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They give me 12 PEDs and nothing. Nada. No returns. Nothing. It's like, what is going on? Why did they give me 11 PEDs for holding Compet deeds and then just nothing? Not to mention, I do have a lot of Compet deeds. I have 34 Compet deeds. That's a lot of money that I've lost on this. 34 Compet deeds. They gave me 11 PEDs for holding them for a year. That is a horrible return. And then they don't even follow it up by just giving me weekly returns so there's something to get used to. It's just a one-time payout. Like, what is going on with that? That's crazy. It really is. I don't get why they think that's acceptable. And they haven't said anything about it. They haven't mentioned it. I know it's bad news, but Mondarch, you need to be more transparent about this. There needs to be an easy way for me to get this information. It should be on the client loader when you mess up this bad. When you give one payout and then you don't give any others. Like, if you want to... Here's the thing, okay? if they want to run this like deeds, like a stock or anything like that, I want it to feel legitimate. I want to get like some sort of status report, some update on what's going on. If you say, all right, we're gonna pay out for the past 2 years, I expect payouts to continue. Are comp heads paying out on like a yearly basis now? Because that's ridiculous. And this is the thing too. Like when I see stuff like this, it makes me less sure of the deed systems that come out. Because, for instance, the way I remember it, when Mindark first started releasing stuff, love you too, Cold Logic. Thanks for speaking up in chat. Glad you finally made a stream. This is gonna be a short one, but it's gonna be good. So I'm just typed in chat. For example, when Mindark first came out with Treasure Island, right? They did it right, and everything worked out. It was a great release. Okay, Club Never Die, a little bit delayed, but overall a great release. Worked out for Never Die. Both of these would be, so Treasure Island would be more like Calypso landings, let's say. Club Never Die would be more like, well, Arcadia releases. Then you've got the shopping malls, okay? I don't know what you could attribute those to. Maybe those are like planets or something, but like the shopping malls worked out. And then after that, it was just everything that Mindark released in Calypso was just losing money. It just didn't work out. And I feel like Compet has that problem, and I'm not sure, that you might start seeing this happening with more and more deeds being released. They're going to saturate the market, and it's just going to be a problem, I think. I just like to see a little bit more forwardness as far as Compet deeds and why they're paying out in such a weird manner. And part of it might be that I just missed it. But the thing is, like, they need to make that information more accessible. Because it's just, it's a frustrating situation to be in where your deed pays out one day and then just you never know what's happening. Like, oh, like Compet deeds paid out and that's that. Like, is that their final payout? Is it just over now? I don't know. They need to get some more investor trust. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, you guys are probably tired of hearing about that. So what's up with all you guys there? I just saw a bunch of people join into the stream. As I said, this is going to be a short stream, so you guys are joining sort of near the tail end of it. But how are you guys doing? You got any questions for me? Anything like that? Since it's a short stream, I'm here for you. I'm here to answer questions. Let's keep going here. I think this run actually might have turned out pretty good. So we got 2 drops left. That's not bad. And then we've also got a ton of this stuff if I really want to keep going. So I might do another like 5 to 10 PDs. Depends how active the chat is. They've almost made it. Oh, what? Did I miss a claim? No. Okay. I hate when that happens. Sometimes the claims are left on your map from before, and it's like you see that claim, and you're like, oh no, I missed one. I've got to go back. Okay, so someone just asked, how do I think Arcadia Moon Deeds will pay out? Do you think they'll be about 1 to 2 PECs per day like AUDs are asking because they bought a lot of them? I think, all right, so I think when the Arcadia Moon releases that the deeds are going to be doing good, honestly. I think that once the moon comes out, the deeds are going to do good. They're going to pay out decently. I don't know if they're going to be paying out 1 to 2 PECs per day. It really depends on how good the loot is. Initially, you're going to see a jump, right? Don't expect those first few payments to be everything, because what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to come on, they're going to just love it, or they're going to want to check out the new place, and that's going to be like your spike. If you're looking to get out of Moon Deeds, that's when you want to do it. Now, as far as what do I think of Arcadia Moon Deeds? I'm worried about them. I think it was a bit of a cash grab on Mindark's part. I've got a whole video on it that a lot of people didn't like, and I think that they're over promising and they're going to end up under delivering. I could be wrong though. I think what Arcadia is going to be, it's going to be like owning a piece of Club Never Die or something, which is good. When Club Never Die was doing good, it was like a solid thing. So if Mindark can come through, or actually the people who are doing the Arcadia Moon, if they can come through, it's going to be awesome. But I just sort of doubt that they're going to be able to pull it off. a lot of these projects that Mindark has done have just sort of fallen through, especially when they do them like with profit in mind. Like a lot of the planets fell apart. A lot of the islands and stuff that they released on Calypso sort of fell apart. The banks crashed. There's a lot of stuff that sort of didn't take off. And I think with Arcadia Moon Deeds, that might be the case. In the case of Calypso Deeds and Arcadia Deeds, those were two things that were well established when they released the deeds. And I'm just not sure if that's going to happen with the moon, especially if they're not getting what they thought as far as money goes and interest. They might sort of pull resources off, and you might run into a problem with that. It's not a popular opinion. There's a lot of people that disagree with me. There's a lot of people that think these things are just going to print money. And hopefully I'm wrong. I'm not going to buy any Arcadia Moon Deeds just because I don't deposit, right? So this is actually the one thing that really left the most sour taste in my mouth. The fact that I don't deposit means that I can't buy the deeds. I give a discount to people who deposit, but why are you not providing an avenue for me? That's why I think it feels more like a cash grab than anything. And, to each their own. They've done this before. They've got those Ucash guns and stuff like that, like back in their history that they used to release. And those were things that you'd only get for depositing. But the difference was it was very easy to get those, like to buy them for markup or whatever. Whereas these deeds, there's no way for me to get them right now because they're locked. And the fact that they're locked is another thing that gives me cause for concern, because with combat deeds, the price started dropping as Mindark started missing their targets, right? And if you're trying to sell more combat deeds, if they were thinking, okay, we're going to release more deeds to fund this, they can't do it when the prices are tanking. Now, with Arcadia Moon Deeds, by locking everybody in so they can't sell it, Mindark has that freedom to now release deeds whenever they want for the price that they want, and nobody knows the actual market value of them because they're not for sale on auction or anything like that. That's just my opinion of it. I'm not an economist or anything like that. I mean, I've taken a few classes, I have some interest, but I'm not an economist by any means. I have no idea what it takes to balance a game ecosystem, so maybe I'm completely off. The video I made on it was extremely popular. No one from Mindark's ever talked to me, but they never talked to me anyways, so I don't know. It is what it is. You probably disagree with me, though, because you got a lot of those, so feel free to take that with a grain of salt. It's just, one person's ideas. So, yeah, I don't know. If I were you, you've got the deeds. Like, you might as well hold on to them, and I'm sure there's going to be that initial price bump. I just watched that. Like, when the deeds start releasing, when there's news about Arcadia, when you can start selling those deeds, watch that price bump, and then you can sort of decide if you want to keep it or what. And then he said, well, do you think Moon Deeds will end up selling on the secondary market for more or less than the original price? I think initially they're going to sell for more. Initially, they might sell for more. I think long term, at some point, they're going to drop below the original price, the initial original price, whatever it was when they first offered them. I think there's a lot of people that just bought them thinking that they're going to sell them. And again, a lot of it depends on promise, right? If it looks like everything's coming to schedule, people are going to sell them initially. There's going to be a bit of a price drop, but it's probably not going to hit those initial January, February, March prices. If everything looks like it's going off the rails and like in fall people can sell them, it's going to drop. Yeah. But again, it's just my opinion. A lot of people vehemently disagree with me. So there's a good chance that I'm wrong. Hopefully. I really am rooting for you. Sorry it wasn't better news. I feel bad like being negative, but that's just, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Also, we're going through ammo right now. I did know that. So we're doing an extra like 10 PEDs on top of the run. So it's a 35 PED run instead of a 25 PED. But I wanted to answer that question. I like talking about the deeds. I like talking about the economy stuff. So, yeah. Any other questions, by the way? All right. So that's the end of this run. I'm going to tee back and see what the totals are. If you've got any questions, this is the last time to get them in for this video. It's a short one. It's a short stream. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to get on stream a little bit, talk with the few of you that come by. But yeah, thanks for asking the question, man. It's always good to just talk to people. It makes it a lot easier when I can just talk to the chat rather than myself. That's part of the reason I like to do these runs every now and then, just live because people will jump in with a question. And, you guys ask the questions in comments, but it's a little bit harder to answer them with, I don't know, it's harder to give like a paragraph or 2-paragraph answer in the like comment section. And, a lot of people miss it too. Oh, how can you contact me in game? That was a question. So my full avatar is Daniel Outman Jackson. Let me see if I can show this. I know I've not played with this in forever, but avatar name. Here we go. Daniel Outman Jackson. So there you go. That would be the full name. I'll just display it, right? There's no harm in it. I give it to everybody. So there's the full thing. I'm protected. All right. So now let's go to the trade terminal and see what this run was. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. This could be a good run. All right, 26.57 PEDs. I was going to say that's a profit, but since I spent 35 PEDs, it's not one saving grace here. The pyrite stone. When I first was here, that was worth a lot of markup. Right now, it's worth that. Okay, so that adds like another maybe 2 PEDs. No, yeah, that adds like 1.5 PEDs to the run. So now we're at 28. You give it a little bit more for the markup because some of these things have a bit more markup, maybe 29 PEDs. So we took a loss of 6 PEDs. Not the best run in the world, but not the worst. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. I really enjoyed talking with you. Really enjoyed answering your questions. That goes out to the one guy who's asking the questions called Logics. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, just feel free to ask them down below in the comment section. And for those of you watching on YouTube, please check out some of my other like video game stuff if you're at all interested in that. I'm doing Far Cry 5, Project Zomboid, and Fortnite Battle Royale when I get some good gameplay videos, which is rarely, but sometimes it happens. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, peace.